Good morning, good morning. It's the 31st of October and happy Halloween, everybody. How are you today? It's Monday, it's just after 8 o'clock, a few minutes late today. I'm Karen Curitan, social media trainer and all round just loving the whole technology world. And I join you live on Monday at 8 o'clock, just sharing tips, ideas, hopefully a bit of inspiration to get your week started. So today I thought we'd chat about planning for the rest of 2023. So if, like me, you're a bit pathological about being organised and managing your time and planning your days and weeks out, you'll probably know what you've got planned for the rest of the year. Have you mapped everything backwards? And this is a perfect time to start and look at this. Tomorrow is the 1st of November. Can't quite believe we're there already. And have you thought ahead? Do you do anything for Black Friday? Now, the majority of my clients are service-based businesses, so it's more than likely not appropriate that you would be doing anything on offer for that. But something I just want to touch on this morning is I've seen quite a few organisations in the last week or two talking about putting their prices up. And I'm just really interested, is that something you've looked at? I mean, certainly I'm doing a piece of work this afternoon where I'm going to do some in-person training. And I have actually increased my prices for in-person training because of the time, but more importantly, because of the fuel cost. And that's really important. So think about that. But do you put time aside to plan your social media? Have you looked at what the rest of this year looks like? I like to sort of break the year down, so I have a very clear picture where I want to be for the end of this year. I'm currently developing a new program, which will be launched in the next week or two, which is super exciting. And a lot of my marketing and business activity, when I'm networking, when I'm talking to people, when I'm going to events and conferences, will be around sharing the information about this and getting people excited about it, really, because I'm super excited about it too. And then I've got a clear vision of what the first quarter of next year looks like as far as work's concerned and where any gaps may be. And you need to then reflect that into your social media plan because your content and activity online needs to be in the right place at the right time, making sure that you have got everything lined up so your perfect clients are aware of what you're going to offer them. Now, whether that's for the rest of this year, whether that's going into January, February 2023, I don't know. But it all depends on what you offer. If you have a product-based business, then I'm sure you are full on now, right up until that C word that everybody's starting, excuse me, to talk about, which is as soon as Halloween's out the way, isn't it? Then it's that time people start talking about it. I know I've started doing my shopping, but from a business perspective, what work have you got lined up for December? I know I've started taking bookings for December and into next year, but ultimately what I want to make sure is that my plan is in place. So who am I working with? What do I want to offer them? Why would they want to work with me? What is so compelling about working with me that they would want to do that? And think about that from your business perspective. And your content must reflect that. We don't want to be sold to. What we want to do is build relationships. There was a great phrase. I had a one-to-one with one of my networking friends, Stuart, on Thursday. And we were both talking about building know, like, and trust. And that's what you do when you meet people in person, you meet people at an event, you build know, like, and trust. And then they remember you for the right reasons. So if they ever need your products or services, they're remembering you because you built that rapport, that relationship, that know, like, and trust. And he used a great phrase, which I'm going to steal with pride, which is we don't actually look to sell products. We're selling relationships. And I really like that. And if your social media is going to do that, if you're going to sell the relationship, build that sense of collaboration, which is how I like to work with my clients. I'll often say to them, I've got an hour's training this morning with a client, and I will often say, how do you want us to work together? What's going to work for you? Because if it doesn't work for you, then you haven't got the best return on investment of our time together. So think about that. But overall, what I want you to think about today, as we are about to head into the last 2 months of the year, what do you need to do right now that could make an impact? And could that then mirror across into your social media content? Because your social media content should reflect every element of your marketing. It should be that relationship building exercise. Remembering, of course, people don't need what we want or offer every day, week, month, or year. I've got a meeting in a week and a half with somebody who I actually originally met back in March. But I've kept in touch with them, just checking in, how's their business going, what they're doing, what the team up to. And then all of a sudden, that business is now ready to have a conversation. Now, that training won't take place till January, February next year, but it's about keeping in touch and having that relationship with people. And if you do that and you show up regularly and you are friendly, helpful, supportive, what you'll find is people will remember and come back for more. So that's some thoughts for you to set you up for the day. If you're having a challenge, do get in touch. Book a no obligation chat. It's not a training session, it's a chat about your challenges, and we can see what tweaks you could make to help you achieve better results. And I will see you. I'm not here next Monday. Actually, I'm hosting an event next Monday, so I won't be here next Monday. I'll be here 2 weeks' time on the 14th of November. So have a great week, and I'll see you soon.